Hey, what's going on, guys? Right on job. So today what we're going to do is a flight from New York City to Philadelphia. So this is my Microsoft Flight Simulator X. We're going to fly a Boeing 737 there. Should be a pretty short flight. It's about 82 nautical miles or so. So I just need to go through the initial procedures to get this going. I might have it saved. Yeah, so to should have it saved somewhere in here. If not, what we'll just do is type in Phil, IFR Kennedy to Philadelphia. We'll go for a cruising altitude of 20,000 feet because it's such a short flight. Yes. We'll go for current weather conditions. Okay. Current time settings. So it's going to be dark, and we'll hit fly now. So just let this load. So what I have here is the Thrustmaster. So this is how I control the plane: movement, left, right, up, down, rudder, and then throttle is here. Glad my camera is funny. So here we are at Kennedy, runway 22. So we gotta go through the initial procedures here.
Kennedy, clearance delivery, Boeing 911, IFR to Philadelphia, ready to copy. Boeing 911 is cleared to Philadelphia, airport as filed. Fly runway heading, climb and maintain 6,000. Departure frequency is 127.6, squawk 0234. Boeing 911 cleared to Philadelphia, airport as filed. Fly runway heading, climb and maintain 6,000. Departure on 127.6, squawk 0234. Boeing 911, read back correct. Contact ground on 121.65. Kennedy, ground, Boeing 911 with Sierra, ready to taxi IFR. Boeing 911, taxi to and hold short of runway 4, left via taxiway Charlie Echo Alpha Kilo Alpha Kilo. Contact tower 123.9 airport ready.
We're not going to go to runway 4, we'll just take off from here.
Taxiing hold short runway 4, left, taxiing taxiway Charlie Echo Alpha Kilo Boeing 911. Kennedy Tower, Boeing 911 at runway 4 left, ready for takeoff, IFR to Philadelphia. Boeing 911 cleared for takeoff, runway 4 left. Cleared for takeoff, runway 4 left, Boeing 911.
Alright, here we go. So we're going to start picking up speed down the runway here. That's how the plane looks. The plane is like all over the runway. Alright, 170 knots. We should be good to take off here. Gear up.
Boeing 911, contact New York departure on 127.6. Point 127.6, Boeing 911.
Pretty much gonna just put on autopilot at this point. So autopilot is on, proper altitude, turn on auto throttle, and turn on the nav. and put up the rest of the flaps.
New York departure, Boeing 911 is at 1,700, climbing 6,000.
That's Brooklyn right over there,
Departure, Roger.
right over here.
3036.
Don't know if you see the mouse.
Turn left.
Like right here,
Airport line. Proceed
right here is Brooklyn.
climb and maintain 6,000. Turn left, heading 245. Proceed on course. Climb and maintain.
So JFK right there.
Boeing 911, traffic is 9 o'clock, 2 miles at 2,000, Bombardier Team 700, report them in sight.
9 o'clock. Yeah, I see him.
Boeing 911, at the traffic.
So as we increase altitude, we could go ahead and give it a bit more speed.
5,000. 41623, New York approach, roger. Altimeter 3017, Boeing 911, contact New York approach on 135.35. 135.35 for Boeing 911. New York approach, Boeing 911 is climbing through 3,900, 6,000. Boeing 911, New York approach, roger. Altimeter 3036. Boeing 911, contact acquired, approach on 120.25. Going to 120.25, Boeing 911. Required approach, Boeing 911 is at 5,100, climbing 6,000. Boeing 911, required approach, roger. Altimeter 3036. Required approach, Cessna, November 4444, Bravo, ready to copy IFR clearance to Harrisburg. Boeing 911, climb and maintain 12,000. Cessna, November 4444, Bravo, cleared to Harrisburg Airport as filed. Climb and maintain 6,000. Departure frequency is 120.25. Squawk 754.
I'm not even sure we'll get to 12,000.
Boeing 911, you
Yep,
are 6
we won't.
miles northeast. Turn right, heading to 900. Climb and maintain 12,000. Expect vectors ILS, runway 9 left approach.
ILS runway 9 left. So that piece of information is extremely important. ILS is what pilots use to help them land. So what we need to do is go ahead, look on the map at the airport for Philly. And what I usually do is just take a picture of this. So runway 9 left. So pretty much we're gonna fly in like this and come around. So runway 9 is roughly 90 degrees, but not exactly. So this is 9 right. This is 9 left here. So I'm just going to take a picture of that information. And frequency and heading, those are the two important pieces of information I need. So we'll continue.
Turn right, heading 200, climb and maintain 12,000. Expect vectors ILS, runway 9 left approach. Boeing 911.
So the runway heading is 85, so we'll switch course to 85.
Airport is filed. Climb and maintain 6,000. Departure is 120.
Ah, come on.
Squawk 75.
Ah, come on.
30 minutes now.
And we'll go ahead and switch our, I don't know what this is called, radio transmission information. I don't know. I'm not a professional pilot. But we need the frequency. We gotta put the frequency in here. So 108 95. Switch it around, hit this button, and you'll hear something like Morse code. Once you hear that, you know that the plane has detected the ILS. And again, that's going to be useful for landing. But meanwhile, we're still going to gain altitude, which is kind of silly in a way, but it is what it is. Pretty nice view though. I guess we're over Jersey right now. I told you guys that more gaming stuff would come out because it's starting to get cold outside. So we're about 50 miles from the airport. Make sure this thing is on. Yeah, it's on. Give it a little extra speed so we could hurry up the process. So let's see how far we are. Alright, so we're here. We're here and the airport is there, so pretty much gonna fly and pretty much make like a U-turn for our approach. So something we can do is actually increase our altitude. And we'll be able to go faster. Higher altitudes allow you to fly faster. You can kind of hear the engine kick up a bit because we're starting to go up a bit more. It's funny when they say that because we're about to start descending soon, you know, we're only 30 miles away. And if you don't climb, they're gonna keep saying expedite your climb. Pretty decent view up here, right? Comment below, when was the last time you were on an airplane? I think everyone here knows the last time I was on an airplane. So this flying tip altimeter is incorrect. So anytime you check in with the people on the radio, air traffic control, they'll tell you what pressure setting to switch it to. The beeping you're hearing is this thing that I set up earlier. So we could turn this off now. So now we're good. So when the time is right, we'll hit the approach button and it will pretty much turn the airplane towards the airport, towards the runway, and we'll be able to land properly. But not right now. We need to actually fly here and come around. So we still got a little ways to go. Here's my display, my speed, my altitude in the feet, the amount of feet I'm gaining per minute, my heading. Heading is also here. GPS, how far am I from the airport? Right under 25 miles. But we need to fly around the airport. So it's going to be more than 25 miles of flying. GPS is at 85 degrees, but we're off the GPS. We're off of our flight plan because now we're beginning to get closer and closer to the airport. So this is the flight plan here. Okay. So instead of 20, just 14,000. So we'll dial that in. So this is our autopilot that we're dialing these things into. So I'm not flying. I'm just keeping my hand here, just so I could look around and switch views whenever. But I'm not flying the plane. It's all autopilot pretty much. But you still need to do your adjustments here and there. Now when you're descending, you need to be careful that you don't overspeed. So this red area here, if you enter this zone, you're going too fast for your altitude. You're going to pretty much stress the aircraft. Air is less dense when you're at higher altitudes, pretty much.
Boeing 901, descent 9,800, descending 2,100. Boeing 911, Philadelphia approach, roger. Altimeter 3034. Boeing 911, turn left heading 205. Turn left heading 205. Boeing 911.
It's pretty real, right? You know, when the airplane's turn, you go behind the cloud, then you come from behind the cloud. It's pretty realistic, right? And I stated earlier, I'm using the real weather. So every 15 minutes, it's going to load in the updated weather for the area. Oh shit. Left 180. So it's trying to make this left turn near the airport right there. Can zoom in a little bit. We're in too much. Airport is right there. Nope. Alright, so this is where ILS comes into play. The whole little beeping thing, this is where it comes into play. Gotta decrease that speed by a good bit. All the way down. Yeah. Switch to nav. Hit the approach switch. We're gonna have to turn off auto throttle. Yeah, I'm doing about 100 or some knots over. This is why you have two pilots flying these planes, not one. So we have our approach switch on. So once we get close enough, see the path in is over here. So we're flying straight. Once we intersect with that path, this is going to start to move over and start to line us up. Start bringing down our flaps. Bring the speed to about 170. Now I don't have the autopilot on, the auto throttle on for the speed. So me right here. I'm using the flaps to help slow me down a bit. This is my how far up am I relative to the ground, as opposed to my altitude, which is different at times. So here is roughly like 120 feet above sea level, no, 200 feet above sea level. Alright, watch this. This is going to start moving. This is the airport on my left. So this is going to start sliding over to the left. And we're going to start banking left. Alright, watching our speed, we don't want to stall the airplane. And go ahead and turn back on the auto throttle. Keep your eye on this. This is going to start sliding. If I did all this correct, it should work out. Go ahead and drop our landing gear. Alright, let's see. And we're just dropping the flaps. It's going to give us a good angle of attack. Don't see the airport. Alright, see, it's starting to turn left. The plane is starting to go left. Our number's going down. This is sliding to the left. That's the runway. I know you can't see. You know, this upper left hand corner where the lights are. So that's the runway. Oh, that's a runway. I don't know if the runway, because this airport has multiple runways. But the ILS is going to bring us straight into the runway. Now, once we hit the ground, I'm going to pull this trigger here. This is the brakes. I'm also going to engage the spree brakes and also full reverse thrust to help slow down. So I'm not really looking out the window much, out the windshield. I'm mainly looking at my controls here. I'll go ahead and turn this off. And I'm going to use the throttle here to actually control the speed. So if you end up leaving the auto throttle on, when you actually touch down, the plane's going to keep going 167 knots. So you don't want that to happen. So we have our landing gear down. See how the plane dipped down? ILS is also going to control the elevation of the plane, the altitude, I should say. So it's pretty much, in my hands here, it's pretty much the plane doing all the work. It's a little slightly offline.
Boeing 911 cleared to land. Runway 9er left. Caution, Hyper Archer landing. Runway 8. Cleared to land. Runway 9er left.
And we're slightly to the right. So we're going to bring this back down, slow our speed down a bit. Yeah, I mean, we're really to the right. Yeah, we're really to the right. Hopefully this brings us back over to the left. Technology is supposed to make our life a little easier, but now I can manually start flying the plane if I needed to. I'm really messing with this throttle and do not want to stall the plane. What is going on? Why am I so far to the left? I mean, to the right. I'm gonna have to manually fly this in. Let's get in. Let's straighten it up. But this is off a bit. Really off. Okay. I'm really off right now. So this should have turn off autopilot altogether. So I'm flying. Really strange. It did not bring me over to the proper to the runway properly. So I'm flying. Alright. Full reverse thrust and speed brakes. Speed brakes are right there. Keep pointing at the screen that you guys can see. Next taxiway, where's the... Go ahead and retract the flaps. That was weird. ILS did not bring me in properly. Okay, hold up, man. You know, I looked up flights from New York to Philly and I couldn't find it, like in real life. No such thing. Oh man. I gotta so I'm supposed to like taxi on the other side of the runway maybe. Okay. Oh no, Pacifica is in front of me. Oh, is that pointing to me? Oh shit, what the hell? I'm gonna back up. Why is this plane coming closer to me? Stop. Stop coming closer to me. This is madness. I'm gonna have to just back out of this plane's way. When air traffic control goes wrong. So I'm using reverse thrust to push the plane back. I want to taxi to my gate. And this guy keeps moving closer and closer to me. Duh. No shit, hold position. Get away from that plane. Hopefully we don't hit. I'm like in the parking area. So I kind of wonder this, like when planes land for real, they're not waiting to hear where to taxi to. I think they know where to taxi to from time to the sky, right? I mean, I don't know. I know it's just a game, but in real life, if there are any pilots out there, please let me know. So this twisting motion is used as a rudder, but the control isn't linear. So if you turn a little, it kind of goes. You turn all the way over, it really goes. So it's a little funny. Okay, this is the gate right here. So you have to download the add-on scenery for the certain airports that you're interested in getting the add-on scenery for. So this is our gate. I'll go ahead, roll up, engage our parking brakes, and shut it down, and the temperatures go down. And if we want to be super professional, because we could turn off the battery. Screen it off. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know if you actually did like this video. And subscribe to the channel if you, I don't know if I'll do any more of these videos, but go ahead, let me know if you like this. Subscribe to the channel if you want. I mainly do cycling stuff. And I'll see you guys later.